You've probably heard of NoFap, a movement that encourages men to abstain from porn and masturbation. And if you have, you might have considered whether it's the right move for you. There are men who attribute amazing benefits to NoFap. Some claim almost miraculous transformations in their lives, like more energy, more motivation, more charisma with women, etc. But others, including myself, see the red flags and issue serious warnings against it. So what's the truth? Is NoFap right for you, or will it cause you more harm than good? Hello everyone, my name is Helena Nista and I make videos that help you have the best sex of your life. And today we're uncovering the actual truth about NoFap. So if you're keen to know what's really behind this trend, watch till the end. Leave me a like and comment below. Have you ever tried it or not? And if you did, how did you go? NoFap is a movement that started about 10 years ago. Its creation was prompted by online discussions of men who desire to quit masturbation. NoFap creators claim that abstaining from masturbation, porn, and ejaculation has multiple benefits, like more energy, more motivation and creativity, better sex, stronger erections, more masculine charisma and success with women, better confidence, etc. These sound truly amazing, don't they? But are these claims actually legit? And what do experts have to say about that? So there are three elements that come into the NoFap equation, and these are abstinence from masturbation, from porn, and from orgasm or ejaculation. Let's tackle them one by one. First of all, there's no denying that it can be beneficial to abstain from porn. Porn is not bad in itself. When used occasionally, it can actually enhance your arousal, pleasure, and sexual satisfaction. So if you can limit your porn use to a few times per month, enjoy. No harm will be done. However, most men are not able to use it moderately, and they soon fall into a daily habit that starts to negatively affect not only their sexual relationships, but their lives in general. Frequent use of porn can lead to lower sexual satisfaction, lower sensitivity of your body, and even erectile difficulty and premature ejaculation. So as soon as you start noticing any of these in your life, you should definitely step away from porn. And I do have a very helpful video on that topic. Secondly, NoFap recommends abstinence from masturbation, and that's where I really have a problem with this. Men who start practicing NoFap do initially notice an increase of their energy levels, but that state is only temporary. Your body is biologically wired to be sexual. Testosterone in your body will keep reminding you that you're capable of sexual pleasure, arousal, and erections. And suppressing these on any sort of long-term basis is going to take a toll on you. You're going to feel frustrated, uncomfortable, and very, very horny. The initial increase in energy levels is caused by the fact that you suddenly stopped releasing your sexual energy through ejaculation. So instead of feeling drained and tired the way you do after you release, you'll keep that strong, potent energy in your body. But if you don't allow that erotic charge to flow freely through your system on a regular basis, to be awakened and cultivated in healthy ways, you'll soon run out of that energy and you'll just feel uncomfortable and tense instead. Men who are sexually active with their partners on a regular basis can choose not to masturbate because their bodies can express themselves sexually with a lover. But if you don't have a partner, or if you're not getting enough sex, that pent-up desire in your body will start to stress you out. And trust me, there's nothing less attractive to women than a man who is horny and needy about sex. If you bring that horny, needy energy to her, she will know that you just want to use her body to release your tension, and she won't be up for it. So taking care of your natural needs yourself will be much more beneficial and attractive to women than walking around horny as hell. The body is a delicate ecosystem that requires balance. Too much masturbation is not balance, but too much desire caused by repression is not balance either. Which brings me to the third point, orgasm. The creators of the NoFap movement call this part orgasm, but what they're actually talking about is ejaculation. Because it's not the orgasm that drains your energy, it's ejaculating. Orgasm is a release of sexual energy, and it feels like a wave of pleasure going through your body. It usually happens right before you ejaculate. The reason for ejaculation, biologically speaking, is to create a new life, a baby. This is why your ejaculate is such a rich substance, full of nutritional value and other goodness. Every time you release it from your body, your system needs to keep producing it from its own resources. And this is exactly why you feel so tired and drained after you release, or even foggy-minded. It's not masturbation, it's not self-touch that is bad for you. It's the excessive ejaculation. If you're a compulsive masturbator and you need to self-pleasure on a daily basis, then abstaining from ejaculation will make a world of difference to you. You will feel much more energized, focused, creative, grounded, peaceful, and confident. According to Taoist masters, men should only ejaculate about 20% of the time they have sex, and that number will vary according to their age and overall health. Many men realize that this horny energy they feel in their bodies is a very potent force, and that releasing it through ejaculation might not be the only thing you can do with it. In fact, men who learn how to move and circulate that sexual energy through their bodies have much more energy, stamina, charisma, focus, and confidence. These are the men that women are most drawn to, men who are in charge of their sexuality, who stimulate and cultivate that energy on a regular basis. These men can use their sexuality to charge their bodies, to nurture their systems, and to fuel their drive. These men are not sexually frustrated or needy the way that the NoFap practitioners usually are. Quite the opposite. And in order to create and cultivate these qualities in yourself, you should not abstain from masturbation. Instead, you should learn to masturbate better, in a way that feeds and nurtures your body, that allows you to last much longer, that puts you in charge of your arousal and allows you to sublimate your erotic charge to move it up your spine. I do teach much more about that in my online course, Masturbation Coaching, which is an amazing resource full of techniques, practices, tools, tips and advice for any man who wants to set himself up for a lifetime of amazing sex and expanded, nurturing orgasms. Trust me, NoFap is not a solution. Masturbating well is. Most men think that they're good at masturbating because they do it regularly. But the truth is that most men have poor masturbation habits that drain them and set them up for sexual frustration. So make sure to check out my online course to see if it's right for you. I put the link in the description below. Please also leave me a like and a comment. If you could learn masturbation habits that make you feel satisfied, confident, energized, focused, and strong, would you do it? Thank you so much for watching, for liking, for commenting, and for subscribing. I look forward to reading your comments and to replying to them. And for now, see you next time.